Cheerleading. I know this has been a bit of a controversial topic for a while now. Is it or is it not a sport? Now, I decided to make this video because I have seen multiple videos and blogs and heard people talk about whether or not cheerleading is a sport. So in order to figure out if it is, you have to look at two things. You have to look at what is a sport and what is cheerleading. Now, if you do something as simple as Google sport definition, what comes up is an activity that requires physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against one another for entertainment. So we have to think about, does cheerleading have skill? Is there physical exertion involved? And is there competition involved? Now, some cheerleading is competitive and some isn't. Therefore, the answer to this question is yes and no. Now, there are tons of different types of cheerleading. There is game day cheerleading, there is group stunt, there is competition, competitive cheerleading, there is just stunt, and there's co-ed. Now, if you take game day cheer, there is no competition in game day cheerleading. That is the stereotypical going out to games, football games, basketball games, holding pom-poms and cheering on the players. You are not competing against anybody. The football team is, or the basketball team is, but the cheerleaders themselves are not. You might have a friendly competition with the other cheerleaders on the other team, but there are no judges, there are no scores, nobody wins. So by definition, game day cheer is not a sport. Is it hard? Sure. But it doesn't matter how hard it is. If there's no competition, by definition, it is not a sport. Now, if you take competitive cheerleading, group stunt, co-ed cheerleading, there is competition there. You go to meets and competitions and there are a bunch of other teams. You travel, there are judges, there's a scoring system, somebody wins, somebody gets a trophy, the whole shebang. In that case, cheerleading is a sport because there is physical exertion. You are stunting and lifting people, you are tumbling, you are flipping, you are jumping, you are screaming. There is skill. Tumbling takes a lot of skill, it takes years of training, and there is competition. So by definition, competitive cheerleading is a sport. Now, just because something is or is not a sport, it doesn't determine whether or not it's difficult. Going back to game day cheerleading, I'm not trying to insult anybody by saying game day cheerleading is not a sport. I'm just saying by definition it is not. But competitive cheerleading is. So it's that simple. You look up the definition of sport, you look up what cheerleading is. If they match, it is a sport. If it doesn't match, then it's not a sport, and it's that simple.